Hello, welcome back to Tarot Time with Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Hello, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. And thank you for the super thanks. Okay, I have a lot of notes. Lots of notes here. I'm going to read through this stuff real quickly. It's all in bold print, as you can see. But I want you to kind of get where I'm going here before I pull cards because it anchors the reading, okay? I do this on my other channel, Tarot by Andy. A lot of psychology, because then when you see it in the cards, you'll go, oh, I see it. Okay, now I get it. Plus, you gain something more from it for your own personal dealings in life and maneuvering yourself and being able to spot this stuff. So here we go. I'm doing John of God. He's from Brazil. He is currently in prison for life. Wayne Dyer and Oprah went to see him. They gave him glowing results. Glowing. They made him famous, basically. They helped his fame. He is now a convicted sex offender. He rose to fame as being this self-proclaimed medium psychic surgeon. He ran Spiritual Healing Center for a span of 40 years. Very, very famous in Brazil. He drew people in from all over the world to the middle of Brazil, curing everything from depression to cancer. He did nasal probings, body incisions, literally cutting them, eye scrapings without anesthesia. He was sentenced in December 2019, convicted of illegal possessions, firearms, 9 sexual assaults, over 50 violent sexual violence in total. He was convicted of 63 years. There was a mountain of evidence. Hundreds of women accused him. So what I want to get into basically, how do they do this? It's basically hypnotic control, normal hypnotic control when you pay for someone to do it. They will ask permission. Ask permission, tell the client to close their eyes, roll their eyes back into their head, basically, build rapport, add imagery, and then tell them their future, which is sort of trying to get them to think positively, and then embedding these suggestions. But the truth of the matter is you really have to be a big participant in this, and you have to basically hypnotize yourself, okay? So it's really self-hypnosis, but someone's helping you get there. But how does a psychopath do it? They use it through covert emotional manipulation, via charm. Charm is rooted in resentment. So they don't like you, okay? It's all about control, gaining acquisition of you, character acquisition. It's all about control, control, control. So they get you relaxed. They want you to be back in with that potent charm. So they charm the pants off you, okay? They act all warm and engaging. They got the smile to die for, eye contact to die for. It pulls you in. It's like a heat passion, and it's like a magnet to the flame. You know, those together make it really hard to walk away. It's much like Meghan Markle with Harry. The way she would give him this doting eyes and then bat her eyelashes and staring at him. You will catch them staring at you when you're not paying attention. They stare at you. They create this intense bond. It's focus and controlled trance. It comes easily to a psychopath. It's very natural. It's not something they actually may even be aware of, to be honest, because it just is such a natural state for them because it's the predator, right? It's the predator mind. They use a lot of lines of assumption, just like in sales. You know, they'll assume you're going to buy. You know, you get a service, oh, I'll see you next time. Now, I didn't commit to next time, but they'll say, we'll see you in a month. We'll see. So there's this assumption you're coming back. So they do all these assumptions, telling you what you're going to do with this gentle guiding. So they gently guide you and assume that you're going to come back, just like when you pay for hypnosis, telling you what you're going to do, telling you how things are going to be. So they kind of slide that in a very nice, easy way. It's a gentle lulling of getting you to do what they want. It's a gentle suggestion disguised as statements. We have a very strong emotional bond. Oh, I have you locked in my heart. We're soulmates. Always using the soulmate, twin flame. Huge, massive red flags. Never, never, never fall for the twin flame or soulmate connection. Run for the hills. All right, just run, run, run. Put on your best running shoes. Okay, they will do it actively when things are really exciting and high. Like you're out doing physical activity, you're snow skiing, you're water skiing, you're out on a run, you just had great sex. They do it when there's a lot of adrenaline. That's when it really has its best and most impact on a neurotypical, such as you and I, more than likely. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be here, or you'd be leaving very quickly. They don't like people like me. So they do it, they're very playful, they're very alluring. They do it during playful, alluring times. They get you to take your reality and fade it into the shared fantasy. Shared fantasy is a false fantasy. It's that moon card. Everything about it is false. It's an illusion. They try to make you feel like you're glowing up with this fantasy. So they get you created into this fantasy land, a shared fantasy, all right? So that's basically what they do. It's all a shared fantasy. They get you involved in their shared fantasy. So I now want to pull some cards. Hello, hello. Sorry about that long, drawn out, and that took me 5 minutes. Not too bad. But you need to know this stuff. You need to know this stuff. And if you can't stand this and you already know it, just fly on through until you see me start to shuffle, okay? For next time, because sometimes I just have to do this. It's just part of how I run my channels. People on the other side, Tarot by Andy, absolutely love it. So, John of God. Well, here we go. He is not a spiritual man. Boom. I could end it right here now. We got the Hierophant in reverse. This is the Pope card. That's the person that people go to for advice. That's the person who is people seek counsel for to level up. This is the major spiritual card. It's in reverse. So no, he's not. He is not. He's a dark empath, more than likely. He's probably a very, very dark empath, which he can feel and sense other people, but he has the ability to destroy them. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse with it. So he has a lot of female energy. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is someone who cannot, this person is smothering. This person has a lot of work-life imbalances. This person will lower your vibration. This person will basically take women, female targets, and drain them. Put them in reverse. Make him feel unstable. He is unstable, and he does not have social consciousness either. So he's a very dark. I would say I'm feeling he's a dark empath. A dark empath and a psychopath, depending on if you believe in the dark empath, but the dark empath has the ability to feel and sense other people, but they do very destructive things with it. So I'm sensing that he is a very, very dark empath, which also could be very much in alignment with a psychopath. But they can feel what other people feel, but not everybody believes in it. So here, he doesn't have social consciousness. He cannot handle career, family, and all of that. He's truly not. He doesn't have the talents. The talents are in reverse. He's not secure and balanced. It's in reverse. Upright, the Queen of Pentacles is very secure and balanced. So he's really all about taking from others, draining their money, because it's a pentacle. He wants them to lose their money too while he drains them. He doesn't care. He's very smothering energy. It's unstable energy. He's emotionally unstable. The Hierophant in reverse. Let's talk about the Hierophant in reverse. This person here has very restricted energy, unconventional relationships. They don't need the approval from others to prosper. They try to defy expectations. They go on their own path. They reject family values. They're abusers of position. They're rebellion. They like to break up, cause divorces from family, rejection, no family values whatsoever. They will not seek counsel from other people. They do not conform. They do not level up. They have no connection to spirit. They're very dark. So no, he is not. Thank you for the request. Definitely, hands down, no, 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 no. Let's get to the challenging position. For John of God, challenging position is the Emperor in reverse. He lost his grip. Daddy dearest. He took his position and he went too far. This is a dictator. This is the dictator energy. Lost grip, total obstruction. Daddy dearest, domineering. Very domineering. He's not respected. He knows he's not truly respected. He thought he was untouchable. He thought he was untouchable until he was no longer untouchable. He had very low standards in terms of himself. He was very much focused on power and being in control. thinking he was untouchable, but he got arrested and he's now in prison, and that became his challenging position. He did completely, so that's why he's in prison now. Let's go into, so yeah, total dictator, dark energy, not a nurturing, loving dad energy whatsoever. No spiritual connection. Let's get to the focal point here. Traitor, yeah, we got the traitor energy. He's a traitor. He knows he's a traitor. He took from other people. It's the hangman in the reverse position. So he was not self-sacrificing himself for God, for other people. There was no self. It was all for himself. Total traitor position. The hidden energy for John the God. John the God. John the God. Wow, too many. Not going to take it. I'm just going to get one here. John the God. We got here the Fool in reverse. Yep. He took the chance. He took the risk. We got the Fool's card. He took the risk and he lost. He fell off the cliff and he's now drowning. Made a lot of bad decisions. Total recklessness. And he took that leap of faith. He got out of his comfort zone and he failed. And now he's being told, no, you cannot do that. You're in prison. You lost your grip. Traitor, no spiritual connection, taking people's money, smothering energy. Let's get into the past position, that recent past that no longer serves John the God. Recent past. Recent past was 5 of Pentacles. Yes, the recent past was he acted like he was helping the sick, the 5 of Pentacles, helping people who were dealing with hardship and illness, okay? Spiritually broke. Poverty, weakness, hardship. He thought that he could pretend he was their strength, that he was their strength and he was going to make them better. Through his own inner strength, he was going to heal them. But it no longer serves them because they busted him and they said, no, you're not. Let's go into the future position for John of God. John of God. John of God. We have here the Devil in reverse. Yeah. So he no longer has that entanglement here. Okay, this is the shared fantasy card. Shared fantasy. Believe what I say, stay chained to me, seduced by me. This is also someone who's a seducer. He's going to seduce people. Seduced by material, seduced by the luxury, seduced by domination, chained, malignant energy. It's basically a web of an inferno that you get caught up in. It's entanglement. It's basically you have to negate yourself in order, and you have a price to pay. You have to surrender your autonomy. It is definitely the shared fantasy home. That shared fantasy home got broken up and divorced. So basically it all fell apart, completely fell apart. So he cannot perform his pseudo false, fraudulent medical practice that he said he was doing. Total breakup here. Let's get to the feelings in the situation for John of God. That popped. I'm going to take it. We got here 3 of Cups. Yep, it was his community. He had a community, 3 of Cups. He was loved by many. He had a network. This is a network card, 3 of Cups. He was focused on his networking. And emotional support, friends, just the whole community was his main focus of entanglement. But it's gone now. Get the outside influences for John of God. Outside influences for John of God. We got here the King of Cups. He thought he could be loved, show loved, and everyone would love me. And I can give you my love. I can give you my emotional support. I can help you. I can give you purity here. There's that dove. That's love and purity. Standing in emotional, I can temper your emotions too. That's that emotional healing. He said he can heal people's mental illness. Through me, through my love, I can give you purity and cleanse those emotions, cleanse you. I have it to give. I have the availability to give it to you. He acted like he was emotionally mature, but really he was an emotional manipulator. And so that was the outside influences, was his network, and him putting out there that he can be trusted. You can trust me. Everybody loves me. You can trust me. He built up this community of everyone loving him, just adoring him. Let's get to the hopes and fears. Hopes and fears for John the God. Hopes and fears currently now is the fear aspect of Page of Pentacles in reverse. He's no longer able to stay motivated. He can no longer take new opportunities. His opportunities have been removed from him. It was impractical, complete impracticality, and he was taking people's money. Low vibe, very low vibe, incredibly low vibe, dark individual. Let's get to, and very arrested development, very immature, because a page is a child. So it's sort of like a childlike shared fantasy of the devil here. Let's get you into a childlike mind of shared fantasy. That's how they get you in. Tell you I love you, I support you, I can be here for you. We're a community, we're a family. It's always a family. You're part of the loving family. Take that childhood energy of other people, make them super arrested development so they can't even think for themselves, because that's a really arrested development stage. That's like getting to their inner child wounds here, and make it to the point where they cannot even think for themselves, where they become super lazy to even think for themselves, because they're letting him think and behave for them through this devil card entanglement. By removing your autonomy, you become part of him and his web here. So let's get to the final call in John of God. We have here the Star in reverse, not a healing energy whatsoever. He has no ability to heal anybody. There's nothing healing about him. The Star is about healing and hope in dreams. It is the card of healing. Lifelong dreams, so that you can get it. Here, nothing. Complete unfulfilled. Not going to happen. And it comes after the tower crashing moment, after people have suffered and they need help. And yet he cannot heal them. There's no hope. Hope in reverse. Not going to happen. Impossible. Bottom of the deck, we've got here 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Everything, his legacy is now been ruined and destroyed. He has now a dark legacy. He has a very dark legacy. His foundation has completely fallen apart. His material world has fallen apart. His success has crashed and burned. He now is deemed as reckless and a failure. Let's go into the center of the deck. He's now in prison with the Four of Swords. This is sort of a prison card here. Not wanting to draw attention to his weaknesses. He has no stability. He's at a complete stale state here with lots of anxiety. And he is destroyed and stuck with the Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse is he is trapped. He's stuck. He cannot go anywhere. There's no growth. There's nothing but obstacles now. He cannot take any new steps. His ships are not coming in. There's no more growth and transformation that he can do, or his fake transformation of people. There was no transformation of anybody. And now he's trapped. He cannot even think of the next step of how he wants to get out of it. He can't. He's in prison. They found him guilty. His ship's not coming in. There is no improvement for him. There was no improvement for anyone that he worked on. It was all a lie. He dealt with people who felt destroyed. Four of Swords is about rest, healing, and waiting for healing. The upright is waiting for healing. It's getting into a healing mode here. Here, you're at your anxiety. You're ready to jump and get up, and that's why he got them into his web, because they were anxious and sick and destroyed and defeated. He acted like his ships can come in. You come see me. Your ships will come in and you will get better. No, he cannot. No, I say no. The guy's a complete total fraud. I think he's exactly where he belongs. Bravo. The court system got it right. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.